Hey y'all, welcome to Hillbilly Garage. Well, I wanted to share with y'all some really nice tools that I've gotten a hold of here, and they come from crimp, also known by iWis, as a matter of fact. But they have several automotive tools, electrical tools, but specifically they wanted me to check out these particular tools because we use them for our automotive dealings. And I wanted to show you these nice cable cutters that in with them, and they work really good for the bigger, larger cable.
Oh wow.
Just go slick through it. I got that a little crooked. Let me straighten it up. All right. Nice clean cut, slick and easy. Y'all see me do that with one hand. And I know y'all gonna bust me on this. You're not supposed to ring copper, I know, but you know, it's hard to find wire strippers that are big enough to do this. And we want to make it clean. Anyway, what's really nice about these cables or about these crimpers rather, is they are variable sizes. Now what's really nice about these crimpers, they have various size jaws. They go up to one wire, and then you just push down on this button and you turn this jaw until you get them to seat. And we're gonna crimp this number 4 gauge connector on here. So I've turned the jaws to the 4. Make sure you got your wire seated. Smooth and simple crimp. And it makes a nice hexagon crimp that sets it down on 6 sides and sets it really nice. You know, and then you could slide up some red heat shrink and make that one look really nice. And if we need to, we can move to a 6. And we can make up our small connector here. All right. Get your connector loaded up in your jaws. Big enough to get plenty of leverage, but not so big that they won't fit pretty good in your engine compartment. And you can make up, you know, repair existing cables, or you can make up new cables to build to your wiring harness. And like I said, it works with various sizes, whatever cable you need. Battery cables that'll run to your starter, or negative cables that run off your negative terminal. So, crimp, really nice tool. Variable sizes, great leverage. Gonna make up some really nice connectors so that you can keep your engine bay clean.
And there will be a link in the description to those if you're interested in buying them, right?
That is correct. We will put the link down below, and there'll be a Hillbilly Garage code that you can match up and include it in your order, and we would appreciate that. Something else that I wanted to show you is these crimpers here. You have multiple jaws that will do different types of crimping. And these are your most common. Everybody's used to these type of connectors. You buy them pretty much anywhere, right? And when you're underneath the hood and you need to make a good connection, and then you also have these nice strippers that come in your kit. And what I like to do is I just go around, make a couple of marks, and then there's some serrated jaws right here on the end to help you get a hold of that jacket right there. And pull it off, get it out of your way. And the nice thing about these ratcheting jaws is you can set them just a little bit of tension to hold it, and you can set your wire into it, get it seated all the way, ratchet it closed. Real nice connection, real sweet. And in addition to that, the jaws are easy to interchange. You push up this little button right here on the back side. Jaw slides right out. Slide in your new jaw, your other type of jaws. And these are the jaws that we're going to use for our weatherproof, weather-tight connections. I'm going to make me up a little wiring harness here. And what you do with these is, because of the way I work my hands, I have to kind of use it a little bit upside down, but that's okay. But you set your weather pack connector down in your jaw, give it a couple clicks, that way it'll hold it still. Feed your wire in to where, and I'll show you about a minute, but the last part of your connector actually grips into the insulation right here, grips down into it, but then you have your metal connector that grips down into the copper, and then it gives you that nice connection. And somebody forgot to remind me to put my rubber boot on, but thankfully they still slip on once you put it on there. And then you take that in and you slide it in until it clicks. And then you put your rubber boot down in there. That's what helps with your weatherproofing. And then we're going to set it up with our other end. That's going to go in the other end of our connector. We're going to go ahead and get our weather seal boot on first. We're going to get our female in, set up in our crimper. Feed our wire into it till the rubber is into the jaws that are going to grip into it. Nice tight connection. Into our wiring harness connector. Set our weather pack boot. And then of course we would continue on with our red one to finish out our 3-wire. And then we would close up our caps. And then we would lock our connectors together. And there we have it. We've made a nice wiring harness, and the iCrimp tools have made that possible. Gave us clean cuts, solid crimps.
There's different ones you can
nice
choose
organized.
from.
Like I said, you can work with the older style connectors, the ones that everybody's used to, or there are various different sizes and types to do all different kind of electrical connections. So y'all go check out iCrimp. The description or the link will be in the description below, and we sure do appreciate everybody stopping by. We hope that you'll check these out because these are fantastic tools that really make your life easier. And we'll see y'all.